What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol BBIG for Vinco Ventures. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. You can see our daily roadmap is in place here. The main thing I want to point out, though, is not so much the levels, but what's going on with volume. A little bit of an uptick today, and of course, the broad market had a great day, but nonetheless, volume is always a leading indicator when it comes to these quote-unquote short squeeze candidates. So if volume wants to continue to push higher and we want to break some of these technical levels, you can see in here specifically, there's a lack of market structure. And I would say that 357 leads to a larger break roughly to 430, right? And you can see that on the 30-minute time frame quite clearly. See how in here, there's really just not a whole lot of anything. If we can clear that, as we pointed out, 357 on really solid volume, stuff like what we saw back here, then there's potential for the move to there. And on such a cheap stock, that's probably a move, worth paying attention to from 357 up to 429. Again, it just strikes me as, okay, heads up, here we go. The volume is starting to come in. If we take a closer look at how today's action is actually unfolding, you'll notice that we actually are starting to build a solid little upside trend here. We have higher lows in place, and we also have higher highs, all the hallmark signs of a new uptrend. So a couple of things we can do. We can take out the Fibonacci's and simply come in from the low of Monday. Where's the 930 bar? There we go. And we'll just measure the first move. Notice that it was still above the 38.2 for a majority of that consolidation. Then we'll take the entire day's range, do something like this, and notice that these hammer candle pullbacks are all still respecting your 38.2. So the bulls were in control here into the afternoon, especially with this volume increase. So as long as we continue to see new volume come in, and by new, I'm saying that we should probably be on the lookout for things that are, closer to, let's just say 10 plus million shares per 30-minute bar. If that happens, if we start to see that unfold, then again, here's your trade. You want to be paying attention to this range right here inside of BBIG. The daily chart would support that as well. Technically speaking, if I remove those fibs and we do something like this, we do have higher lows in place. So low, higher low, higher low, right? So the things are lining up where there's potential for an upside trade, but it's all contingent upon volume. If volume dries up and people lose interest, I wouldn't be surprised if this just does the sideways deal like it was doing in here, really kind of doing nothing until volume perks up. This is just such an obvious example of something that needs momentum, needs volume to trade in a respectable manner. Otherwise, you're probably going to get caught in some chop. That's all I've got for you inside of BBIG. If the volume's not there, don't touch it. As simple as that. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.